Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. And today we're going to be talking about our teeth and gums and how to keep them healthy with natural products that are as clean as we can possibly find. So, this is going to be a lot more products than you think, but let's get into it. So, the first thing I want to say is I didn't bring the toothbrush to show you, but now they have these new nylon toothbrushes and you use them and your teeth feel so clean. But then after a couple weeks, your gums start feeling sore and you're just like trying to figure out what it is. And then you start using other products when in reality, it was the long term use of using these brand new style nylon bristle toothbrushes. They are basically tearing your gums to shreds. Yes, they make your teeth feel super clean. You're just like, this is great. This is wonderful. But your gums are suffering. So I would say avoid the new style nylon bristle toothbrushes and go to the old style. I don't know what kind of plastic it is, but just like the old ones we've had forever, stick with that one. And it's harder and harder to find them. So if you find them, buy them in bulk. Okay, so let's go to floss. So this is the floss that I use, Better by Design. And this one is peppermint, coconut oil, natural whitening, and it is made out of, it's plastic free. I think it's made out of silk or something. But anyways, it's softer on gums, less toxic. This one is the one I use. So let's see. It doesn't actually say. But anyways, last I heard this was some sort of silk or something like that. And you can look for also silk floss online if you could find that. I would stay away from the fake natural ones like the bamboo ones because, as I've said many times before, especially in the clothing one, bamboo is not a soft material. So in order for it to be a soft material, they have to use tons of toxic chemicals to break it down into a soft fiber so that they can turn it into a fabric. And that causes lots of pollution in the water. And we don't know what those chemicals do to us, especially if we wear the clothes or if we use the floss. So I would be careful with that. You can also probably find a cotton version of floss. These are not going to be like your PUFA plastic flosses with like the gliding plastic stuff. That's not going to be how this experience is. These break more. These are harder to maneuver, but these are safer and I recommend, even though they're a little more work. Okay, so next, this is controversial, but I'm just going to throw it out there. What's it called? Peroxide. So peroxide, they always say do not use it in your mouth. If you do, your gums will get torn up after a while. I've used peroxide, regular over-the-counter peroxide, and I've never had any problems with my gums. So I have not experienced this, but they did say, I don't know if this is one of those things that they tell dentists to tell you so you get scared and you don't use it, because I've met a few people that say they use it every day and they have no problems with their gums or their teeth. So that is just up to you. So because there's controversy around it, I did not go with pure peroxide. I went with this product that I found on Amazon. It is called Essential Oxygen BR Rinse Organic Mouthwash Brushing Rinse, whatever this is. So this is basically a diluted form of peroxide with some oil and aloe and, rosemary leaf oil, peppermint oil, eucalyptus leaf oil, lemon peel, cinnamon leaf, clove bud oil, which is really good for your teeth. And yeah, so this is what I feel is like a safe in between. It's not pure peroxide and it's not avoiding peroxide, which I think is not smart. So now the toothpaste. Toothpaste is the bane of my existence. Finding a natural toothpaste that is fluoride free actually works. Doesn't have garbage in it is next to impossible. This one, I don't even want to recommend it, but this is just what I happen to be using. At least it's not toxic. So that's what that one is. Neem peroxide, Himalayan botanic, whatever, toothpaste. So, okay, this is my beef with this one. The first ingredient is glycerin from vegetable oils. All right, what glycerin does is it coats your teeth. So all the other ingredients that are good, the extracts and whatever else, cannot even penetrate your teeth. So it's kind of like a pointless step, to be honest, but it's something in there to brush your teeth with, I guess. There's also tooth powders. Some of them you want to get hydroxyapatite in it. I think maybe the bentonite clay tooth powders are the safest bet. They're just going to soak up any bacteria in there and then you can just spit it out. But the ones with the hydroxyapatite that are, I don't know, some of them, they tend to scrape your enamel and I worry about that. So I haven't found one that I really like. The best one that's a tooth powder would be, I think it's called Primal Life. And yeah, I would recommend that one if you want to go the tooth powder route. And that one seems safe and fine. It was just really expensive. So I was trying to find an alternative and I did not find one that I like. It's not exactly what I want. And I don't really want to be making them from scratch, but that's where we are. So then for a mouthwash, I use this one. And I do not use mouthwashes often because you want the bacteria in your mouth to survive. And over mouthwashing, killing all the bacteria in your mouth is associated with heart problems. So you do not want to do that a lot. Stay away from Listerine. Stay away from anything with tons of alcohol. This one is alcohol free. It's mainly herbs and let's see, water and aloe. And then glycerin again, which I don't like. I mean, if we could just make it ourselves, it would be so much better because we can't really find good products anymore. So it is very difficult. Okay, so I've told this to several people and they act like I'm crazy, but most people don't know this. Plaque is a biofilm. So when we talk about biofilms, that is like a hard encapsulation where bacteria can grow underneath and it protects the bacteria from being brushed away or washed away or whatever. You can have it all along your digestive system. They're just protective shells for bacteria. And a really good biofilm breaker is this tea called Sinsis in Canis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You can find a good one that's a Russian brand on Amazon. And you just get the tea leaves, steep it for 10 minutes, boil it for 10 minutes covered. And then you're going to want to use that liquid, put it in the refrigerator after it cools, take a little bit every day. You can drink it as a tea. You can swish it and spit it out as a mouthwash. That's going to break up biofilm. So over time, over use, it's going to help break up the plaque and any bacteria that's hiding under it. And that is totally safe. I think after you make it, it's good for 3 to 5 days. And then you have to remake it, redo it again and again, whatever. Also, Sinsis in Canis is an excellent herb to take daily if you are in an area around tick-borne disease, around a lot of ticks. Anytime you're going to go on a vacation or anywhere, where you're going to be hiking, you're going to be out in nature. If you live around ticks, if there's deers near you, if there's any sort of wild animals that can get near you that would have ticks, carry ticks. Ticks are all over the United States now. They're even in South Florida. They didn't used to be, but the ones carrying the Lyme and tick-borne diseases have moved everywhere. So pretty much everywhere they have them. Sinsis and Canis, you'd have to drink that tea 3 times a day when you're being exposed to ticks. You will not get tick-borne diseases while you're drinking it. Now, it's 3 times a day. So it's a lot, but if you live in one of those areas, you're going to be camping, you're going to be hiking, I would definitely take it and make the strongest tea you can stomach, the most concentrated, and drink that all day. In the South, they used to make it as like a iced tea, and they would drink it all day long. Just like add other teas, experiment to make the flavor profile whatever you like, and then you'll be able to drink it all day long and not have to worry about ticks and Lyme and other tick-borne diseases. And great mouthwash. So next we're going to do oil pulling. So you can get this one. This is Peri Pull from Designs for Health. You can get that on the dispensary. There's a link below for the supplements dispensary. Okay, let's see if I can focus it. There we go. So Peri Pull. This has MCT, CoQ10, a bunch of really cool stuff. Bromelain, if you know what any of those are. These are just good ingredients. You just swish it around for 20 minutes. I know that sounds like a very long time, but what I do is I'll do the other stuff, and then I will do this at the end and just swish it around while making breakfast, making espresso, whatever I'm doing, and then 20-minute spit it out. Never put it down the drain. It will clog your drain. The other one that you can do is this one. This is from Guru Nanda, and this is coconut mint pulling oil. So this one is the best. There's other ones that they look similar, but they are not good. So this one, the ingredients are only fractionated coconut oil, peppermint oil, spearmint oil, clove oil, tea tree oil, cardamom oil, oregano oil, fennel oil, vitamin E, D, stevia, and K2. That's it. So do not swallow this. Shake it first. This one tastes terrible. This tastes terrible. There's no artificial flavors and stuff to make this fun. This is not a fun experience, but it works. So highly recommend this. And also, if you are a coffee or a tea drinker, you know you're not, maybe you don't know, but you're not supposed to brush your teeth right before or right after you have something so acidic like that. Even if you're having like a lemon juice or something like that, you do not want to brush your teeth around that time. So what you can do is you can oil pull before and after you have any sort of acidic drink. You're not brushing, so you're not going to scrape off the enamel, and it can kind of clean it out a little bit. And then after a couple hours pass, then you can brush your teeth if you need to. The other thing that I use, this is a really good one that I just started using, and I like it. And it is called, let's see, Viva Doria Tooth Enamel Remineralizer. You can get this on Amazon. No link, just search for it. This is great. So this has, let's see, magnesium chloride, sodium chloride, essential oils of eucalyptus, peppermint, wintergreen, myrrh, clove, and oregano. So you shake this, you put 8 drops in your mouth, and you swish it around for a few minutes, like 2 minutes, you swish it around, and it'll help remineralize your teeth, and then you spit the rest out that you don't need, and it gives a nice minty breath, fresh taste. Okay. And then if you're using too much mouthwash, or you know you've used too much mouthwash in the past, if you get things like tonsil stones, if you have really bad ear, nose, mouth, throat health, you definitely need to add probiotics to your regimen. And this is a good one. This is the oral probiotics. Let's see. Oral probiotic supplement from Health Aid. You can get this as well, or similar ones on the dispensary in the description below. This supports ear, mouth, and throat health, and it has just a bunch of really good probiotics. So that's good. You just chew this one. It tastes good. It's fine. No problems. Super easy. Kids can do it, except for my kid, because she's spoiled and screams when I try to give it to her. She doesn't like peppermint. I think this might be spearmint or peppermint, one of those. And okay, teeth are made out of hydroxyapatite. This mineral is very hard to get in your diet, so I recommend getting a supplement for it. I didn't even know about this. So this is great for your bones. Your teeth are bones. So ladies, as you get older, osteoporosis, let's avoid it. Calcium is not enough to avoid osteoporosis because your hormones matter. And if your hormones are not working properly, they cannot convert things to make what they need to build strong bones. So this is one of the main ingredients of bones. So get it. I do not take this every day. I would say I take it maybe twice a week, just random days, just to give myself the nutrients that I need to make strong bones and strong, healthy teeth. I cannot tell you things like mewing. I can't speak on that. I can't, obviously, I sleep to my side and my mouth is a little crooked, especially as I get older. I had TMJ. So I cannot speak on that stuff. That is for the mewing people. But I can speak on dry gums. Some supplements, some pharmaceutical medications, they cause dry mouth. Also some climates, things like that, diet problems, health problems, a lot of things can cause chronic dry mouth. Chronic dry mouth is going to give you gum problems. So, in the old times, they used to say looking a little long in the tooth. That means your gums are receding. That means you're getting older. It also means you're not very healthy. So that usually happens as we get older, our health starts breaking down. We get allergies. We get a lot of problems breathing. So the best thing for that is you get mouth tape. You put that on every single night. I would also go with an oil pulling. That's your last step before you go to bed, so that you can have a moisturized mouth. Put the mouth tape on, make yourself a nose breather again. Do not ever mouth breathe. If you have chronic dry mouth because of a medication, for example, progesterone, bioidentical progesterone will actually cause a dry mouth in some people because it works on the cannabinoid system. And if you know anything about marijuana, that also can cause dry mouth in most people, from what I hear. So if you're taking bioidentical progesterone, this is a known possible side effect. Do I still think it's worth taking bioidentical progesterone? Yes, but that is why I go through all these extra steps, so I can keep my gums healthy and be able to use that so I don't have hormone difficulties. So yeah, that is all for now. And if you have any questions on gum health, tooth health, anything like that I did not go over, please leave them in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And thanks for watching.